Then we look at who's he hanging around with. Roids, 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 roids.
I gotta be honest, guys, most males today have gotten soft.
Welcome back. Today we're gonna get into 6 testosterone fake natty daddy fitness influencers that I've handpicked that I'm gonna rip apart and speed audit through. And I'll start like I always do. Have you ever seen anyone in your own personal circle as jacked and as old as these guys? 35 to 50 years old, 50 year plus actually. Have you ever seen anyone at your gym looking this jacked? Have you ever seen anyone looking this jacked after 2-3 kids in their life to look after? And not just jacked, we're talking 24/7, 365 days a year. So anyone watching, do you follow any of these 6 influencers and do you buy their programming, and do you yourself look or coming close to looking anything like these guys? Blinders off, ears open, let's get into this.
I've gotta come clean. I'm 52 years old. It's been a long time. It's been very, very stressful. And I just wanna come clean today and let you know that I'm still not on steroids and I don't do TRT. Now this is a pretty difficult topic for me to discuss. It's delicate.
Number 1, Paul Sklar, 53 years old.
We care about peak performance and
tell you what's best in your body. And
Paul doesn't compromise.
That I do consume a fair amount of supplements. I'm not a gigantic meat eater. I do eat it. It's about a pound of, it's about 1 gram of protein. I have absolutely no problem telling you that I am on a drug for serotonin. I'm missing some serotonin in my brain apparently. There's no shame in telling people that you're on drugs like that.
Greg Doucette tried to shoot him down already.
Steroids, never. TRT, HRT, not yet. No need for HCG, no chance. SARMs, never heard of them before IG. No testosterone boosters, nope. Performance enhancing drugs, never.
He's the original testosterone daddy.
There are so many people in the fitness industry that are very untruthful with their steroid use or their performance enhancing drug use or their testosterone replacement therapy use.
And he only has 5 kids, the perfect formula for a fully open schedule on your day to get all your training in to keep that physique going.
Most males today have gotten soft. Could have done yard work to accomplish the same goal.
He was once a competitive runner,
And in third, it's Paul Sklar.
but now at 53 is clinging onto more muscle mass and definition than athletes 20 years younger than him. Suspect. What does the Natty or Juiced Reddit gang think of this?
Every once in a while, yes, I crave sweets. If you saw my Instagram story yesterday, you saw that I had my kids chocolate cake and vanilla cake. I took a little bit of it, I didn't take a lot.
Weigh in with your comments at home. I love the back and forth banter, one side or another, but don't just be a keyboard warrior. Explain in your comments why you have the experience to decide if you think they're one way or another. Let's move on. So weigh in at home, comment below with any other testosterone daddies or the guys, 6 guys that I cover today and what your thoughts are on them. No judgment zone, I promise.
The exact diet that I ate to gain 30 pounds in 30 days.
Mattdoesfitness, Matt Sorja, 39 years old, he's got 2 beautiful boys following in their testosterone daddy's footsteps. Biggest argument for him, oh, he's the freak, 1 in a billion genetics like we always hear. So let's see what his pops looks like. Bah, wrong, dad's a marshmallow, not from true genetics.
I just had surgery to reattach my bicep tendon.
He's recently recovered from a full bicep tear. Weakened tendons from substance abuse caused a tear.
Scar, it's like pretty much, it's not exactly the same, but it really isn't far off now.
I've lifted for 25 years and I was curling 70s yesterday and my biceps ain't going anywhere. So what is it, a case he's lifting beyond capacity? Well, it's just a stupid judgment call for someone who's supposed to be so seasoned and experienced as him. He's now starring in the 2nd season of the Gladiator show. Let's just take a look at the lineup of other gladiators around him. Let's compare that to some drug-busted CrossFit athletes. Okay, just like any Hollywood actor, The Rock, jumping into Hollywood movies.
This guy is the best he has ever seen.
Here's your entry-level loot bag of take all these substances to get your body as jacked as possible because there's no threat of behind-the-scenes testing that'll get you whacked for it.
The reality was that everybody was doing steroids. The girls were doing them, the guys were doing them. I was doing them.
And a little worldly known fact, there's been no natty American gladiator ever.
one of your legs is as big as his whole body. What are you gonna do with him up there?
One of these legs? Well, I guess
I'm gonna hold solid and knock him silly.
Oh, except for me and my American Gladiators workout number 25. You guys should go check that out. I'm gonna snap you in half like a chicken bone. So to get ready for this new season, Gladiators, he's recovered from a bicep tear at 39 years old. He gained back 31 pounds of muscle with zero fat change in less than 2 months. Sound the alarms. Another little red flag, he's on that Gymshark team. Look at the Gymshark athletes. They pretty much give you a loot bag of injectables and things to swallow when you join on contractually. And if you look at his Instagram, he's living this elaborate, rich life, all from the physique that he's had. And he's in a realm of his own social sphere where he's never gonna get tested or busted for what he needs to take to achieve that physique.
Behold the wall of glory. I need more walls. I've run out of space already. That's how good I am. I've already filled the wall.
That's always gonna be above any of his followers.
Oh, if we threw SARMs into here, yeah, I would look at SARMs as like a pre-workout. Easily attainable, no side effects. Let's try them. We'll all try them. Fuck it, 4 weeks, we'll all do it together.
Yeah, and you're gonna say his brother's just a jack. It's definitely genetics, but it's his brother. You'll slip him what he wants to every time he comes over for dinner on Sunday nights. So let's check, is he selling or pushing anything? Oh, obviously the #1 strength training app in the world from Matt Morja, okay? Yawn, basic, 3x12 bicep curl.
Well, 3 sets of 12 is killing your gains.
3x8 leg press, 4x8 bench press, okay? Yawn, yawn, yawn. It's the same simplified, over regurgitated information that exists in the world everywhere, okay? He's gonna use his physique to suck you in the door and take his paychecks.
Remember, if you wanna get anything from Huel, use a link in the description and the code MATT and you will save money on your first order.
Okay, then we look at who's he hanging around with. Roids, 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 okay? He's in that circle of keeping the physique above all the subscribers and viewers watching. And what's the Natty or Juice gang have to say about him? The biggest chirp defense comment I get is, oh, who cares if they're lying to us about taking what they take? They're great, down-to-earth, genuine people and give great fitness advice that I can follow. Oh, hey kids, I'm super jacked from all the testosterone injections I take, but hey, buy my programming that's super average and washed out and recycled from 15 years ago, and someday you'll have still no chance of looking like me. Next up, Athlean-X, 50 years old. We've covered this guy ad nauseum. Watch the full fitness audit if you're interested.
Oh, but Athlean-X doesn't take steroids. Jeff Nippard wouldn't take Depot. No. These are nice guys. It's only the Russian guy in Rocky IV who took steroids and Lance Armstrong, and that's about it.
I could eat this entire jar of peanut butter pretzels, train my balls off, and wake up with veins in my abs.
He is the upper body only king.
Ab workout, the biceps. Chest workout.
93% upper body content on his channel, only 7% leg specific videos, only 3 leg workout videos in the last 9 months on his channel.
Look at Athlean-X. Look at Athlean-X is a great example. Athlean-X, swole upper body, and you look at his lower body and you're like, damn, the dude missed leg day for the last 2 decades.
Okay, he's a YouTube fitness god, but if you watch the Contradictions chest day video.
So what you see behind me is a bunch of different chest exercises. See behind me is a bunch of different chest exercises. See behind me is a bunch of different chest exercises.
Contradicts himself continually.
There is no perfect science. So any workout that is actually recommended to you based on the latest in science alone is not really gonna cut it. 2 to 3 sets of 10 to 12 reps here is a perfect way to wrap up this chest workout.
Then he says 3x12 is killing your gains. It's
3 sets of 12 is killing your gains.
And he doesn't actually know as much as you think he does.
2 moving joints in this lift, the hips and the knees, is
Athlean-X's channel is no better info than the Men's Health magazine out of any corner store near you. It's dated 2000s kind of information, and he chases because of the views, the ABCs of fitness, abs, biceps, and chest, okay? Always the shirt off, selling those 6-pack abs, never revealing his legs, always wearing pants, okay? Shredded, his own social media platform, never any pressure to be tested. 50 years old, needs to stay on top of all the kids, so he's gonna sneak that testosterone to keep on the physique so he can keep pushing the programming and info to you in the videos.
Athlean-X, he's got that. He's on test, a little bit of trend. He'll definitely be using some Deca, and I would say oxandrolone / Winstrol, and maybe sometimes a bit of GH. All right, if you know, you know.
Done and dusted. What does the jury think? And weigh in with your comments.
I'm officially sponsored by Huel, mate. What a time to...
The crap supplements and powders that they sell and push to you will not get you the results that make you look like them.
1 scoop of chocolate collagen into my coffee.
There's loads more flavors. The flavors are sick. So I would definitely recommend it.
Who cares? Just use everyone use the link in your bio.
But creatine is the most researched and most studied supplement on the market all time. Very, very little side effects, a lot more positive gains from it.
Actually, there was a study we just covered in our research review on creatine. Basically, it just matters what they told them. Really? Oh, yeah.
So instead, let's get rid of following these guys and start following the honest, down-to-earth, natural, perfect lifters, and a top 10 list will be coming out soon of who you should be following right now on YouTube.
How's it going? My name is Judd Lienhard, and I'm down here with the First Form guys.
Next up is Judd lying so hard. Judd Lienhard.
I am Judd Lienhard, former Army Ranger, college linebacker. I've been a strength and performance coach for over 15 years. Let's get into it.
He's 45 years old. He's actually my favorite on this list because he preaches athletic prowess and training, explosivity, rotational power, plyometrics and stuff, etc. like that. But it is so clear this guy is just juiced to the gills. He looks like a Marvel action hero, and his entire Instagram presence is to push his training app on you. Look at his face, blood red pressure. This guy's about to explode.
Okay, if I got up in the morning and I did a pistol squat or something, and if I tried to do that right when I got...
Okay, spoiler, this guy actually is open about taking testosterone, but I shouldn't have to scroll 75 comments deep to the one reply to one guy calling him out for him to be honest about it. It should be, boom, smack dab, red flag, green flag, natty or enhanced on his profile. You see the red flag enhanced, enhanced performance, have a nice short life. I'm gonna go find someone that's working hard in the trenches without the cheat codes and follow them instead.
Mobility is really lacking, but I like to just use a bumper plate, which is a couple inches off the ground. I'm normally about 1 body length away from the plate.
Mind you, this guy is kind of a badass. I think he was an Army Ranger, Special Forces back in the day. And if you want crazy ideas for exercises, do follow some of his power band movements, although they're impossible to overload. So I would take all this stuff as a warm-up primer style movements before I get into my big, old school compound lifts to put the strength and mass on.
My form made me better. Was it good? Was my form good, sweetie? Yeah.
Next up, Ross Edgley, 40 years old. This guy is the super freak, sets all sorts of endurance and world records while somehow maintaining an insane amount of upper body muscle mass. Who does that remind me of? Who does that remind me of? Oh!
I am natural. I'm just over addressing.
For the record, I've never taken steroids.
The questions and the claims.
I don't touch this stuff. I've never done this stuff. I'm not going to do this stuff.
And the hate around it.
I don't touch this stuff.
Nick Bear, got him. He's still rocking the 2006 ultra low-rise pant look I see. And he hangs out with the Gymshark squad, so a little red flag waving over his head for that. He competes for himself to break his own world record, so he's got no threat of being tested for anything around him. So why not take and pop and inject anything you can to be on top, to be at the best performance you can. And I know recently he took peptides and stem cells for a shoulder injury, so you just took the basic Lucky Charms there. Why not throw a few more down? His recent record was swimming all the way around Iceland, 1,000 miles, which is ridiculous. Took over 100 days, and somehow he kept that level of arm pump. Nope, I don't think so. Oh, and here's a casual video of him bench pressing 405, no problem. Let's do a scroll check and see who he's hanging out with. Roids, roids, roids. What does the online Natty or Juice jury have to say? And also comment below. Do we still follow these guys for inspiration and training tactics? What's he pushing? My protein, bland, repackaged, default generic protein powders and creatine powders. Watch my protein and creatine audits if you want to take a deep dive into that industry.
Is actually one of the ingredients. It's a flavor.
If I slow the footage down, you can see just through the doors.
It gets dropped in those bags, it gets sucked up into auger.
Because the industry, protein's fucking cheap, industrial waste product, got some bro jacked 3D delts. Hey, this is my protein powder. It ain't protein, kids. It's anabolics, okay?
It's perfectly safe, and you pee out the excess, so there's no need to worry about taking too much.
And if we do the scroll test, quick, all we see is the abs, chest, and pumped up biceps. The ABCs, just like Athlean-X, skipping the coverage of lower body legs altogether. Only thing legs I could find was him sprinting on curves, which is great. That's athletic at least, but 99% upper body swollen images. Next up, Ryan Humiston, 40 years old. He himself admits he's only after getting huge, doesn't care about strength.
They were testing for strength or power. I don't know, maybe they're in a highly competitive softball league. The only thing I care about is hypertrophy.
This is gonna make you just horse-cock strong. But I don't care about strength. I want to be all show and no go.
And remember, this isn't for somebody getting ready for the combine or who wants to lift a house. This is merely for somebody who wants to get as much activation and growth out of that chest as possible.
It's just another fitness channel of average, generic fitness advice.
Programs are linked below, only $20, so go unfuck yourself for Christmas.
That's boosted by the bulbous looks of the main character. And just like Jeff Nippert was science-based,
make sure you check out my Science Explained video.
A perfect science-based workout.
Based on science.
Humiston used science-backed by science to whore that algorithm to get more views to his videos, telling you about fitness advice that's been around for 50 years. And if you watch that chest day contradictions video, we prove he contradicts himself all the time with what he's saying.
But I could give two shits, because the reason that people usually prefer dumbbells is the same reason that angle really doesn't matter. I'll go as high as 60 degrees.
At the end of the video, his desk had Mountain Dews and energy drinks all over it, which proves he doesn't care about the health of his own body or the education he's giving. He's after the views for that video, and he's got his drugs doing all the growing and performance for his aesthetic physique for him. He doesn't have to put the work in like us. Do we have the jury weighing in? Maybe this guy's open about his use, I'm not sure, but it's dead clear. So let's stop following these fake natty daddies and follow some honest, legit, natural lifters with real, proper fitness education on YouTube. And I'll be making a top 10 list soon on who you should be following.
Out of everybody so far, he's the one that I would say is natural.
Keep your head down, train hard, eat right, and get your first 1,000 workouts under your belt.